I'm gonna try to see if we can invite people to jump on and do like a collab live video, if it works. But to start things off, while people are jumping on, just a quick announcement, kind of a fun announcement. We're going to be partnering with the Advocates to do a fundraiser. We're going to do something where we are going to try to collect bikes, used bikes, and then donate them to charity here in Salt Lake City. So watch for that. It'll be like in a month. If you guys have a bike that you don't want anymore, you don't use anymore, and you want to donate it, we could fix it up, and then we're going to donate it to charity. And then what we're going to do is we're going to help out is we're going to drive around and just like collect bikes and load them up in the trailer, and then bring them to the Advocates so that they can like fix them up and donate them. And on top of that, if you donate a bike, then you're entered for a drawing where you could win a free e-bike. So kind of cool. So watch for that. We're going to be doing that with the Advocates here in about a month, and as well as, of course, they've been sponsoring our channel. So if you guys are injured in an accident and you don't want to get screwed over by the insurance companies, and you don't want to miss out on a fair settlement, then all you got to do is contact the Advocates, and they'll take care of you. So that being said, what is up, guys? We got some people on here. We got Tristan in here. He said hi. What's up, Tristan? We got Samuel MX. Hey, Samuel MX is moderating tonight, as well as he is putting a link right here. So it should work. If you guys click on that link, if you want to join, I don't know if you do or not, but if anybody wants to join, it might work. I've never done it where we just did random people. But if you want to jump on and say what's up and tell us, to screw ourselves or whatever, then that's then that's the link that you do. All right. So Car Martinez. Oh, it went away. Car wanted to join, but then he didn't. So Batman's back. Batman again. How's it going, Batman? Batman says, I have a YZ250 to donate. You know the deal. Yeah, I know. You you want to do something in order to give me the bike. Yes, yeah, we know the deal. Where are the boys at? The boys are here. The boys are in their rooms. Not that they're grounded or anything. I never have to ground my boys and make them go to their room, because they just go to their room on their own. They're in their rooms playing video games right now, so maybe they'll join us here in a little bit. Drake says, what's good? It's going to be a good week. We got a busy week. We got to go down to St. George, pick up our bikes, and then our local track, which is Jordan River, opens this weekend. So we're going to go help them on Friday, I think, and water the track, and then ride Saturday and Sunday next week. And we need to get our bikes registered, because it's a state park, and they require registration, and they don't like check your bikes when you get there. The rangers just show up like the fish and wildlife wardens, like they just show up randomly just to check. And if your bikes aren't registered, then they can get impound. And we have never, like, we kind of risked it and lucked out, and we never had an issue with our bikes getting impounded. But I don't want to risk it this year, so we got to get our bikes registered. And I think I need to pay tax on Mason's bike, because I never paid tax, so that's gonna suck. So that's gonna be a few $100. But guys, is the link working? Samuel posted a link. Maybe we could pin it. Let's see. Let me see. Can you pin the link to the top? Where's Lillian? Lillian is here. She's also upstairs. She's in her room. Where's my biggest fan, Kellen? I don't know if Kellen's on here. Kellen is down in St. George. We'll see him later this week. Do you want a KTM 65? The only thing is the motor is seized. That's cool of you. The thing that we're doing for the charity is, it was mostly just bicycles. Like if you have a bike that you don't use, we'll donate it to someone in the community. We'll donate it to a bike rider that doesn't have a bike. But the KTM thing would be pretty cool too. So if you have a seized bike that you want to donate, maybe just send me a DM and maybe we could post it and make a video about it and see if anybody wants it and if they want to fix it up. And if so, maybe we do a video about it. That'd be pretty cool. Time to get Luke a 250. Yeah, Luke, we actually got him a 125 and he's riding really good on it and he's doing really well. But he did a race and he was like he raced a 125 in the 250C class and he got a horrible start obviously because he's up against 250s and he worked his way up to like mid pack and I think it's just kind of frustrating. What's up, Mason? Hey, I'm doing a live video. You want to come say what's up? You want to cover your nipples? What's up, Mason?
Hey.
Hey, Mason's here, everybody. We're talking about Luke.
Luke.
Yeah, so Luke's got a 125, and it's cool that he's on a 125 because it's making him work really hard for every single pass against 250s. But he works really hard to get around one, and then on the uphill, then they just pass him again. So it's kind of frustrating. So eventually, yeah, we need to get Luke a 250, right?
No, I think we need to get me a 250 first.
No, we got to get Luke a 250 to make it fair, make it so that he can be more competitive. Mason's probably going to be on an 85 for another year or so, depending upon how much he grows.
Look at what Samuel said.
Brandon, can you post a link on your YouTube community? The link won't work in the chat. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do that because if I do it, I can't close the app out on this phone. Hold on, let me see. I sent Samuel the link on Instagram, so let me get on this phone and see if I can copy it off of. Okay, copy, and then I'm going to YouTube on this phone, and then we're gonna go to post, and then I'm gonna put join us in our Sunday night live. What am I doing? Live video.
Wait,
what's up, buddy?
Raylan or Lillian, I don't think she's the type of person to just come down here.
Join us.
That's not Lillian.
Okay. There. I just posted it on our YouTube account. So if you go to your feed, maybe if you're subscribed, if you go to the feed, then maybe it'll be like right there in the post and you guys can click on it and see if it works. Samuel MX gives me the thumbs up. He says it's good to go. Miles says he's a fan. Thank you very much. I'm a fan of you too. We're mutually fans of each other. Levi Plaz 75 said hi. How's it going? You guys should go to Loretta's. So Lillian did an area qualifier for Loretta's in the women's class in Mesquite, and she qualified for that. So she's going to go on and try to qualify for the regionals coming up soon. And I think she's got a good shot. I think she might be able to make it in the women's class. Samuel MX wants to join. I will put ad here. We'll see if it works. So Lillian's probably gonna make it. What's up, Samuel?
What up?
Yay, it works.
Yeah, I had to real quick test it, make sure it's working.
Success. Yeah, man. Thanks, dude.
No problem. Anyone can come on here and join. Just go to the community post if you're subscribed and check it out.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Samuel. Appreciate you moderating and stuff. And
no problem.
yeah, you've been a big help. So thanks, man.
No problem. I'm getting off here real quick.
Cool. Later, man. We'll do it again with Samuel some other time. He's in bed right now, so we'll have to hit him up another time. All right, let's do this one right here. What's up, dude?
What's up?
Yo, what's up, man?
What's up?
Say your name. What's your name, man?
Lincoln.
Lincoln?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Hello, Dad.
Cool, dude. Where are you from?
Washington.
You're from Washington? What part?
Spokane.
Spokane? Nice. Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah, it's sick. We go to Airway a lot.
Yeah, we haven't been to Airway, but what's the other one? Horn Rapids?
Yeah, Horn Rapids.
Yeah, we've been there like 2 or 3 times, but it was a few years ago. But we stayed at a hotel in Spokane, and we went to a bike park or skate park in Spokane.
Yeah.
So cool little spot, man.
Okay, I gotta go. My dad's calling me. Bye.
All right, later, man. Thanks for hopping on. So yeah, Lillian, obviously, I think she's going to qualify, hopefully, for women's. And then Luke, I think our goal is for Luke to qualify in the C class next year. He'll be 17. But we'll give it a shot this year. We'll do it kind of just for experience. In 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 weeks. There's a area qualifier in Central Utah at Bunker Hill. So Luke's never ridden that track, but we'll go anyways. And he'll go and see if he qualifies just for the experience. And then no pressure, though. We won't put any pressure on him, and we'll give him like a year to train and get ready to try to qualify next year for Loretta's in the C class. Tristan, what's up, Tristan? Go to his live community service. Yeah, if you go to the live community on there, Batman, you're welcome to as well. Batman, you can try to convince me of some deals that you want to make. This is a dangerous game, dude. Could get your channel banned fast if someone flashes. I know, dude. I roll the dice. I don't know. What can I say? I like to risk things sometimes. Who's your favorite Supercross rider of all time? I don't know. I'd say like Jeremy McGrath or James Stewart. Right now, I'm probably gonna root for like Ken Roxon. I think Ken Roxon would be rad if he wins the championship. If not him, then Chase Sexton. I would probably go with him. I mean, Cooper Webb's already won it twice, and he seems like the luckiest dude in the world. And just like, what was up with the race last night? Was last night? Yeah, last night. He just came out of nowhere. He was doing this double section, the finish line double. Everyone else is rolling it. Everyone's rolling it. Chase Sexton is rolling it, and he gets stuck on it. He gets stuck on the double, the finish line double, and then Cooper Webb's jumping it like nothing. And then on the second to last lap, you got Cooper Webb jumping on it, jumping the double section, which probably saved him like 10 seconds. And instead of keeping the camera on him, they keep the camera on everyone else except for the points leader on the last lap. Cooper Webb, of all people. You have to keep a camera on Cooper Webb on the last lap, especially when he's in the points lead, especially when he's chasing down the second person in the points. What is up with that? But anyways, I don't have any beef with Cooper, but if I had to pick, I'd probably have to go with Sexton. I think it would be cool for him to win. That mutter was a disaster. Yeah, it was pretty lame. I mean, I like Supercross the way that it's meant to be, and it's not meant to be done in mud. So it's kind of irritating because they got to roll everything. Dayton Briggs, by the way, how about that, man? That dude came out of nowhere, got the whole shot, got a little bit of help though. Was lucky that the 3 people next to him got taken out, but he got the whole shot. Ran a couple laps. That was pretty impressive. Pumped for him. They missed like 3 passes. They missed a lot. I mean, don't get me started on the Supercross broadcast team. I mean, I already did a video on that. Lee Diffie, dude. Okay, I write down the Lee Diffie quote sometimes. Sometimes he says things, and I can't not. I'm like, I will forget this. There's no way I can I will ever think of this. You can't make this up. He said, this was a quote for one of the hole shots. He said, he gets a flyer of a good start. He gets a flyer of a good start. Like, how is that? That is so motocross to talk like that. He sounds like he should be calling a racehorse or a horse race or something. Like, I don't know. But Tom Vial had a hard day. Yeah, that was rough for Tom Vial. Dude, Diffie says UFO instead of uh, UFO. Yeah, I caught that too. Yeah, UFO, the plastic company. UFO makes plastics, and he said UFO. I don't know. It's one thing when you mess up the riders' names, but the sponsors' names, the people that are paying, sponsors that are paying for the sport, you should probably try to like know how to pronounce them right. Danny Blair needs to come back. That would be rad, and I wish that would be possible, but I don't think he's going to. I think he's moved on to bigger and better things right now. Ricky Carr called Dayton Briggs Daxton Biggs. I heard him say something like that, like Briggs. What did he say? I don't know. We have to like make a list of all the things that they say wrong. I don't care if they stumble over their words. Like I do that too. I stumble over my words. But obviously there's things that just annoy the heck out of me. He also called him Dayton Braggs. That's what it was. Braggs. Yeah, Dayton Briggs. He called him Dayton Braggs. Did you get the feeling like he had no idea who that was? Because Dayton Briggs gets the whole shot, and they like don't even mention, hey, this is the first race. They didn't mention like how he did in the futures race. They didn't mention um, anything about him. It's like they didn't even know who it was. Yes. What is your favorite state to race? We had a lot of fun in Florida. Florida is a really cool state. It's got a lot of cool tracks, but I think the dirt is better in Georgia. We didn't make it up to South Carolina or North Carolina yet, but I think Georgia's dirt is better. We did a couple tracks up there, and they were all like super good, super fun tracks. So if I could go anywhere, it'd probably be like Georgia again. But I think it'd also be fun to go to Mississippi and go to 14. Is it Farm 14, the Kevin Windham training facility? I think that would be pretty rad too. Ricky doesn't know anyone apart from the top 1%. He's the most detached legend ever. Yeah, I think Ricky, he would be great. I think I said this in a video earlier, but if he had a segment like Jeremy McGrath, where Jeremy McGrath has the science of Supercross, you just give Ricky Carmichael like a segment in between the races where he talks about fitness or he talks about training. That would be a perfect fit for him. But putting a microphone in front of him and asking him to call a whole race, especially with Lee Diffie, like the two of them together, it's really bad. It's really horrible. Can I have a shout out? Tristan, what's up, man? Shout out to Tristan. How's it going? Have y'all raced in Arkansas? No. Nope, never have. Do you like Washougal? Washougal is awesome. Washougal is so much fun. The track is great. It's iconic. We love going there. It's a great part of the country. It's just the parking. That's the only thing I don't like. And there's nothing they can do about it. But as a moto dad or a filmer, where you are constantly going back to the truck, back to the track for the next moto, back to the truck, back to the next moto. It's like it takes forever to walk back and forth if you can't get a good parking spot, and it's all up and down hills. And it's really hard to get one. You can't film the whole track from one spot. So that's the only thing I don't like about Washougal. But we love Washougal. Huffmans are great, and that would be rad to go back there this year. If we can go back there this year for nationals, do PIR again. That would be killer. Have you raced in Texas? Nope, never done any races in Texas. We drove through Texas. I don't think we didn't hit any tracks in Texas at all. For the summer series, what summer series are you talking about? Have you ever raced Hannigan in Bellingham, Washington? No. Nope, we never did that one. Bellingham is like top of the state, northern. We went up to, what was the name of that track? We did Pacific Raceways, and then we did an arena cross track up there. And I don't know if the arena cross one is still there or not. They might have got closed down. Where's your favorite place to race in Idaho? We only went to one track in Idaho. We did a training. We did a couple trainings there, but we haven't raced there in Idaho yet. But we probably will this summer. The RMX series is like the local series, and it goes from Mesquite up to Idaho, and there's a race up there in Idaho, so we'll probably try to do that one. Arena cross. Monroe. Yeah. That's what it is. We did Monroe. Okay, yeah, we did Monroe and we did Astoria. Those were the two arena crosses that we did up there. Have you ever raced in New Hampshire? Nope. Still live in Utah. Yep, we are still currently in Utah. Did you like Horn Rapids? Yeah, we never raced Horn Rapids, but the kids had a lot of fun there. That was a good track. Where at in Idaho? Preston? Yeah, Preston, Idaho? Let me check. Yeah, Preston MX. Yeah, it's right next to Logan, Utah. It's like right over the border. It's where they filmed Napoleon Dynamite. So it's cool. We got to go around and see the scenes from the movie that the kids never watched, Napoleon Dynamite. Any inside word? What is up with Jason Anderson? Yeah, so I do know what happened to Jason Anderson. His kids got abducted and they've got held hostage, and he's got 72 hours to break into the KTM facility to steal them back from a life of slave labor. No, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I guess some people thought that maybe it was his family, but other people are saying that he's just sick. He's not feeling it. And he would probably fight it out, but he doesn't have, let's see, Kawasaki didn't sign him again for next year. So he's like, I'm not going to kill myself. I'm sick. I'm not feeling it. I'm not going to kill myself for Kawasaki when they're not renewing my contract. So I get that. And I guess the word is that next year Chase Sexton is going to Kawasaki. So he won't be with KTM anymore. And I'm not sure if that's official or not. It could be rumors, could be official. I don't know. Is this true? No, I make stuff up. I go to Napoleon Dynamite's high school. No way, really? Shut up. Do you? We drove by there. And got a shot outside of his high school. Bless you. Yeah. I live in Fairview. Nice. Raylan, what's up, dude? Raylan Hood. Is that your real name, Raylan Hood? Shout out, Raylan. Since you asked, nice. Are you a Cooper Webb fan? You know what? I tolerate him now. I did not really care for him a few years ago. I felt like he was really kind of dry, like personality wise, and just kind of like smug. Not that I didn't have any reason not to like him. I just didn't like, sometimes you just have riders that you latch onto. And like, I was probably a Ken Roxon fan at the time, and he was kicking Ken Roxon's butt every single time, like in the most embarrassing, humiliating way, passing him on the last lap and then like pointing back in the air at him, which is kind of like badass. But at the time I was like not wanting him to win, so it kind of just like rubbed it the wrong way. There's no reason why I would not like Cooper Webb. I root for good racing. I'd love to see whoever's not in the lead, I kind of root for them, so that way it makes it more interesting. Like right now, I hope that Chase Sexton does good and wins like a couple of races, so that way it's tight or close to it, and it's interesting on the last round when it goes to Salt Lake City. Anybody going to the Salt Lake City Supercross? We don't have our tickets yet, but we need to get our tickets. I live by Napoleon Dynamite's house. We went to his house and knocked on the door and asked if we could film like a little like clip there. And then we did the thing where Mason and I were sitting on the porch, and then Luke was pushing his bike, or wait, he was riding his bike, and then I threw like I used hot dogs instead of a steak, but I threw hot dogs at him for a little like clip. But anyways, the family or the older couple that lives there was super nice, and they're like, yeah, do whatever you want, no problem, happy to. Thanks for coming by, have a good time, God bless. Like the old people that live in the Napoleon Dynamite house, they must get people coming by all the time, taking photos, taking videos, and they're totally cool with it. They're super nice. The Breaking Bad lady, though, the pit lady that lives in the Breaking Bad house, like she's, if you Google that, if you look up videos of the Breaking Bad house, the lady goes psycho on people if they go by there and film. So a little contrast. Any new viewers, you can go to Vlog Epicness community post and click the link, and you'll be on the live stream. Yeah, thanks again. Thanks for bringing that up. I should be good about mentioning that. But Samuel MX had the idea. He's like, hey, I want to do a video where I can join. So if you go to the community post on our channel, there's a link. You click on it, then you can join the video, and you could banter with me if you want. Bella, hey, big fan here. I am thinking about doing motocross. Any tips for a girl? Yeah, I would get like I would start with a bike like a KLX 140 or CRF 150, something like that, depending upon your size. And you're saying you're just starting, so if this is like, if you don't already have a bike, then that would be a good starter bike. And then just focus on body technique and your body position. When I started my kids, I didn't think about that at all. I just focused on, okay, just pin it and get used to how the throttle works and how the bike reacts. And then we'll go hit some jumps and we'll get you guys comfortable being in the air and get you guys comfortable. We got someone right here. Raylan Hood, what's up? We're going to add this guy right here. If he flashes me and we get our channel taken down, then we won't do this ever again. But yeah, so just focus on body position, stand up, grip the bike with your knees, elbows up, head over the bars. There's lots of information about that good body technique. It's great to get in good habits. What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Hey.
Are you there? Is your light off? It's dark. Is your hand over the camera?
No, I'm covering it up.
You're covering up the camera? Let me try.
Yes, sir.
Let me try turning the volume up. Maybe you can cover the camera, but don't cover the microphone. Are you there?
What? Yeah.
You sound like you're being taken hostage right now. Are you taken hostage? Do we need to call 911?
No.
Did I say your name right?
Yeah.
I said like Raylan or something like that?
Yeah.
Nice. Thanks for joining.
No problem.
Thanks for being part of the vid, being part of the live, so I don't have to be alone. My kids leave me alone. So, where are you from?
Alabama.
Shut up, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I started riding dirt bikes when I was 6.
That's why you have an accent, because you're from Alabama.
Is it noticeable?
Yeah, a little bit.
Dang it.
I mean, it's hard. It's hard to notice because your hand's over the microphone, but I can kind of notice it a little bit. Do you do line dancing?
Huh?
Do you do line dancing?
No.
Is that a thing in Alabama, like line dancing?
I mean, I never seen anyone do that.
What do you do in Alabama?
Not much.
Don't you stalk your hus's TikTok?
Can you call Lily and come to the live, please? I'll try. Lillian,
Yeah.
you want to do it live? She's going to bed, she said.
Bro.
Sorry. All right, so Alabama, you started riding when you were 6, right?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
13.
Dude, so you're freaking good now.
No.
So you're...
No, I never raced before.
Oh, but you've been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got my first 85 a few months ago, but it needed a crankshaft rebuild.
Oh, that sucks. Did you know about it before you bought it, or you bought it and then found out?
No, we knew about it. We're just working on it now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, what 85 is it?
KTM 2006.
Cool, you're gonna love it. Those are really good. We had a Luke. Oh, that was a 65 actually, but they're pretty much the same.
This has a 65.
You had a 65?
No, I never.
Her hus does.
No, we don't.
Yes, he does.
I think KTM bikes are good for kids because they have a broader power band, whereas like we had a YZ and they were very short power bands, so you had to rev them a lot more. So it's just they hit harder and they're maybe a little bit faster, but the KTMs are definitely easier to learn on. So, well, if you need any tips or tricks to rebuild the bottom end, don't ask me because I've never done it.
Okay.
I don't know how to do it.
Hey, you should tell Lillian that she should follow me back on TikTok.
Oh, she's gonna love this. She's gonna be so excited. Okay, what's your TikTok?
Sky_16. But it's like the emojis. 16.
All right.
I mainly make edits of her. She's
You do?
Yeah, she's liked like 4 of them, and like I like freaked out when I seen it.
She did a freaking backflip.
Yeah, I got so excited I ran outside and did a backflip. Not
Really?
even lying. And I accidentally deleted a video while freaking out.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
You accidentally delete a video while doing a backflip?
Yeah, I've looked up to her since she started riding, actually.
Oh, you're sweet. Okay, tell me again, what's your TikTok?
Sky.
Okay.
Underscore. And then it's like the emoji 1. And then the emoji 2.
Okay, I'm searching emojis, typing 1. Like, wait, where'd it go? Like that emoji?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the emoji 2.
No, 6.
The emoji 6.
Yeah.
Search. Wait, is this you right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me see these Lillian edits.
Have you seen that cringe video?
Okay, we got Jet Lawrence.
Yeah,
Jet
those
Lawrence.
Really good.
Jet and Hayden. So you got good taste. 2 rivals. Who do you think is going to be better between the 2 of them?
I don't know.
We got an AP. Got an AP edit.
That was like this morning.
Is this your dog?
Yeah.
So cute. Your dog would love me. Dogs love me. Okay, I got one of Hayden. Oh, we got one of Luke falling.
Yeah, I did one of them.
Sneak peek of Luke on his 125, guys. Luke dumping it in the corner. He's actually a lot better than that.
That one wasn't that good.
Oh, that's great. What are you talking
My
about?
edits are usually better than that.
We got a Cole Davies. Cole
Mhm.
Davies. I'm still not getting any Lillians. I don't know where you're
Well,
talking about.
I literally
Lillian. Oh, here we go.
oh,
Nice.
I forgot all about that one.
Aww. Look at you making me tear up, get all emotional. Lillian broken collarbone. My goodness. That's so cool of you. Thanks for making that. That's awesome. Cool. I like it. Okay, I'm going to have to go through and like all of your edits now. So, thanks very much.
Thank you.
Cool. Well, have a good night. And
You too.
enjoy Alabama, all right?
Okay, I will.
Wait, you're from Alabama, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting confused if I was talking to someone else or not, but all right, cool guys. Thanks very much. Appreciate you jumping on, and let's do this. Let's do this again next Sunday, all right?
Okay, I'll try.
Sunday Night Live next week. Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, I'll try my best.
If you make another edit, I'll share it next week. I promise.
I will.
All right. Peace out, guys. Good night.
Thank you.